Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'll be doing something I haven't done in a long time. I'm going to start reviewing Fairy Tail again after the huge disturbance with my work schedule, of course. So none further ado, here goes Fairy Tail 468, Memories of the Stars. So let's begin. So it's been a while, hasn't it, Lucy? Okay, so Aquarius shows up and Lucy begins to cry, obviously, because she hasn't seen her in a long time. So there's possible explanation for this. Is the only thing that probably there was another summoner that's been born a long time ago, where she probably went and the key keeper decided probably to send her away to actually keep this. This is my prediction. Send her away to possibly keep send her away to that new born who now has the same power as Lucy to summon basically the horoscope spirits, of course. So Aquarius, you finally came back to me. Well, not exactly. So yeah, there it goes. So years gone by since that incident, and as you result, a new key of the water bear has been born somewhere in this world. It hasn't celebration on anything like that, but the Spirit King decided to temporarily open the door to this world with his own power. So each time you have somebody new that is born with the power to summon any of the basically horoscope, or the horoscope guardians or warriors, whichever one you prefer to call them. The gatekeeper, which is the guy you saw like sitting on a chair when Lucy met him with Leo to actually get him his spot back as the rightful owner of the Leo horoscope. She basically Aquarius basically tells her, no, somebody new was born with the same power as you, somebody who was able to actually summon us as well, just like you can, but the bearer of the water key, which is basically her, Aquarius herself. So let's delve in deeper into this and let's find out what exactly is going on. Up on page 6. Even so, the simple fact that we were able to meet again, I'm just so long time no see. You too, I suppose, Brandish. So it seems like Brandish and Aquarius have some bad blood between each other. And according to page 6, it seems as if though her mom was the one that used to bear the key of Aquarius, of course, as safekeeping. So my deepest apologies. That comes out of Brandish's, that's her context. So you sure trend into a rebellious little bitch, didn't you? You'll never bitch, wow, you never get a boyfriend with a shitty attitude like that. So this is about getting boyfriends, huh? That reminds me, I want to see you crawl on, like, oh my god, what is this, cosplay or something? Okay, so she smacks her and all of a sudden she tells her that Lucy will be a master from now on, and apparently that seems to go well. So even though that may be the case, I will never be able to forgive Leia for her sin of killing my mother. But Lucy's not Layla. Now, is she? So Layla is the name of the woman that apparently killed her mother. And I'm guessing you might see some flashback that allowed us to see this. So not to mention that Layla didn't kill Grammy in the first place. She never would have, not in a million years. So she never would have, not in a million years. Come with me to see this. Okay, so she's going to take them somewhere to see what exactly happened during that time frame. And let's see if Layla is the one that did actually kill Grammy, which basically apparently is her mother's name, Grammy. So it isn't short for grandmother, it's just Grammy. What is this? I have a tail. I'm a mermaid. Never mind that. We're here. Where are we? So they are now mermaid, and then they're saying like, never mind that. I'm taking you somewhere, basically. So this is the memory of the stars, an archive of memories woven by celestial spirits for generations. You could think of it as being inside a dream if you want, but make no mistake, everything projected to you here is the absolute truth. Follow me. So she's going to show them nothing but the truth of what actually happened in the past to their parents. Were they friends? Were they not friends? So the woman you're seeing is none other than Anna Herthalia. She is Lucy's ancestor, but also quite possibly the greatest celestial spirit image to ever live. Okay, this is what she looks like. That's what Herthalia looks like. She looks exactly like Lucy, which is pretty shocking. It was 400 years ago, the Black Wizard, the dragons, and the celestial spirit images collaboratively set a great plan into motion. So Zeref, as you know, is also a mage, also like a mage of dark energy, obviously. So he's basically there, obviously, because during that time, they set a truce during that time, and not to mention that Zeref is actually an emperor as well. So let's not forget that bit of information. So it wouldn't be surprised that Zeref, the emperor, everybody's shocked. Of course, it was a plan to send powerful warriors who would one day defeat Agnolia to the future. The celestial spirit mages sent them on their journey to the future using the Door of Eclipse. As you know, it is a form of celestial spirit magic. So the Door of Eclipse is a form of magic, but it's also, you could think of it as a time machine. It requires energy from one side to open, and it requires energy from the other side to open. If there's nobody at the other side, there's no way for you to get through. Of course, it'll be some significant amount of time waiting for that one person to get through. So Anna opened that door, and for generations to come, the Hartvelia family watched over and protected the other door to watch it led. The other door, what do you mean? By nature, the Door of Eclipse requires two celestial spirits, mages, to attend to its existence and exit. If it if it is not operated with the utmost care, an incident such as the one from the Grand Magic Tournament could occur. Ugh. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a bad. You remember that one? That was a bad one. In this instance, the exit, if you will, was in the future. In other words, after opening the entrance, the Hartvelia patiently waited for hundreds of years, and at long last, the door was opened in Layla's generation. In order to finally open the door, all of the 12 keys of the Zodiac were required. In addition to gathering in keys that she herself handed down to Layla, Layla contacted all of the world's celestial spirit mages so that all of the keys could be assembled. However, there was one problem. She was unable to contact Grammy, who had traveled the world to the continent of the Akash. So basically, this is the continent of Arakasaya. My key alone had yet to be found. So basically, Aquarius key was yet to be found, and they were looking for Grammy, somebody who has traveled a long time to actually bring these keys to her. So in haste, she decided to use her own energy to open the gate, of course being stubborn. As a result, she basically became sick, and she became sick of something known as, with magic deficiency disease, or in their world, MDD, which is a deficiency of magic. So it was not until even days after the fact that the news finally reached Grammy's ears, of course, Miss Layla, that reached Grammy's ears that, so it's not as many years after that that reached Grammy's ears that she was actually sick. So she came to visit Layla, and she says, don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm no longer worthy of possessing these keys, which you so graciously entrusted to me. Please take it into your hands once more. Okay, come on. Ah, there you go. Alas, in this state, it can no longer wield celestial spirit magic. Then please allow me to give Miss Lucy the key. She will surely become a magnificent celestial spirit in your place. So basically, after this, the key gets passed down to Lucy. And in this picture, you see Brandish, of course. She's feeling type sad. This is when the story takes a turn for the worse. I'm going to go ahead and think about that because there's a lot of crying going on, obviously. So, which reminds me, how is Brandish? Full of energy as always? Of course, although without Aquarius, I'm sure she's feeling a tad lonely. She was around the same age as Lucy, was she not? That's right. I'll be sure to bring her along the next time I visit you. Wow. So she gets lonely. Brandish gets lonely with Aquarius is not with her. So that's something to keep in mind. I do hope that they'll become great friends. They will. They will. Of that I'm certain. Just like the two of us, you mean. Friends with the likes of me? Do not be absurd, Miss Layla. You're the one who is being absurd. It goes without saying that we have always been friends, Miss Layla. So this is a touching story. It basically goes into how much friends they were. And then you have this one mystery person that shows up. You know, that kills Brandish's mother. And she screams mother in the next panel on page 17, the bottom panel, under the killer, obviously. It's all your fault. Miss Layla is dying because of you. So she thought Layla was the one that killed her mother, but apparently it was not. So stop this. Stay away from her. Indeed, you're right about that. It is all my fault. This is what I deserve. How dare you? How dare you take her from us? Who is this chick? If I beg of you, Zoldio. Okay, so Zoldio is her name. Zoldio is her name, apparently. Zoldio was the one who killed Grammy, but Layla did not kill her mother. Layla actually died from magic deficiency disease. My daughter Brandish, please spare her life. In exchange for my own, will you grant me this one final wish? And you hear her saying, Mother, don't leave me. It may be a little late, but maybe the two of us can be best friends from now on, just like our mothers. Lucy, there's one last thing I have to tell you. Natsu just passed. So, oh my god, wait. Okay, so wait a minute. What is the hell is going on here? So Natsu passes out just as she's done telling the story. So, wow, okay. That's interesting. How did this happen? So Happy comes in crying, of course, in page 20. I'm trying to get a grasp of this, by the way. Page 20, and he says Natsu just passed out and stopped moving all of a sudden. Someone, anyone, you have to save him. So it seems as if though Natsu, something is wrong with Natsu. He got into a fight or something, and he passed out or something. Either A, awakened a new power, or he's probably ill. He fell ill with some magic, probably disorder. So we'll find out in the next chapter, basically, of Fairy Tales 469, see what's actually wrong with Natsu. Lucy looks like she's about to cry, but there's like, what I want to do is... Okay, so next chapter 469 is what I want to do. So, basically, this ends a chapter on a sour note, with Natsu, our main character, being strictly ill and or hurt from a fight, it seems like, and Happy is requesting for somebody's help. Lucy, mostly likely, because she's the only one possibly that can heal and also fight, can go defensive, offensive here. So let's see what happens next week. So what did I think about this chapter? This chapter was really heartfelt. It actually went into the story of Lucy and Brandish's mothers, and went into Brandish's mother and Lucy's ancestor, and how she used too much magic to summon the gate, and she felt ill for magic deficiency disease, and went into Grammy's story and how Zoldia killed Grammy, which is Brandish's mother. So basically, in the end, their wishes were basically to have Brandish and Lucy to be best friends, and it seems like that's going to pan out that way from now on, which is a bit interesting to see what Brandish is going to do once Lucy tries to help Natsu. So thank you very much for watching this video. Leave a like, don't forget to comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me, and you can also follow me on Twitter now to make it that much easier of access. So thank you very much and stay safe.